Welcome to TimeOut Basics. Today I'm gonna be teaching you how to be self-efficient while playing ranked and also have an idea for every round when you attack. It's one of the biggest problems that I see in the Valorant community when the players have absolutely no idea what they're gonna do in that particular round. Now to explain what I mean, we're gonna take as an example Cypher on Lotus attack. Typically, and I see this so often at Immortal 3, I see it so often at any rank, I have coached a lot of players that have this issue with every single character. Because when they start the round, they're gonna not think about anything during the barrier time, and then when the barrier drops, that's the moment when they start thinking, oh wait, I need to put on my traps, I need to think what should I be doing this round. And that is a huge problem, because you shouldn't be putting your traps when the round already started, right? And the barriers are up. You should be putting your traps before that barrier is going up, and you should also have a plan and an idea in your head what you're gonna do this round. As another example, I will show you how I play Killjoy on Lotus on attack C in case I play against another Killjoy, because that's important. Most Killjoys are playing on the C side with their setup here, so I'm trying typically to be an anti-Killjoy. So barriers are still up, I'm putting an Alarmo bot on the B side, and it still has a range for the C if I'm playing on those positions. Now before the barrier drops, I already have an idea what I'm gonna do with my turret. So when the barrier drops, I'm gonna go closely towards the pillar here, and I'm gonna put my turret on top of this wall. Top of the wall will clear if someone is standing in those positions. I have still to be aware that someone can be behind this box. If I want to make sure that no one is there, I'm gonna use one of my nanoswarms, activate it, and then wait for the turret if it contacts so I can swing of it. But what is the most important is I'm gonna go towards Mound. I'm gonna try to peek into this side, try to clear it a little bit, and now use my nanoswarm to throw it here on the ground to make sure that I can destroy the other Killjoy nanoswarm or Alarmo bot. It's very important that I'm gonna do that because that helps the team so much when it comes to the entry of this site. Now that's one setup. So when I'm playing Sky and we're playing slow, I know that we're not playing like a full execute towards one of the sites. I already have one Sky Flash that I will always use. So I'm gonna go to A site, to A lobby, stand over here at the beginning of the round before the barrier drops. So I'll show you how it looks. So before the barrier drops, I'm standing here. And I know that when the round starts, it doesn't matter if we go towards A rubble, if we go C, play default or B default, I'm always gonna flash like this. And I'm flashing here. I don't even control it. I just know that I have to aim on this wall right here. So it goes like this, right? And look at the map, how it travels. I don't control it, but it will go exactly into this spot where I want it to explode. So I can do this, forget about it, and just click it when I know it will be there. So I don't have to worry about doing this kind of movement to make sure that the bird is going into the correct this direction. The reason for that is because I can be more flexible. So I can do this, go already towards B, flash it, and I can already like be in B because I faked on A the flash, right? And what is very important, because Sky replenishes the Sky birds, if you play a default slow game, you're gonna get that second bird in 40 seconds, which you can use for an actual execute, right? So that's one of the most important things to understand. When you're playing Sky or Breach with the stun, you want to use your Sky Flash or Breach stun at the beginning of the round to gain some space, or to deny your opponent's vision, or just them holding an angle. In this case, this Sky Flash that I'm doing over here, what it's gonna achieve is gonna flash the person standing here, here, here. That is very important because those people now have to fall back, and maybe because of that they will not see if someone is crossing through rubble. Combine that with a smoke over here from your team, or from your team here, or from your team here, and now you fully deny the information from your opponents, and you have built up pressure against them so they don't know if anyone is on A or not. Now when I go to C, I have also another Sky Flash that I will be using at the beginning of the round. So when I go C, I know that I have to use one of my flashes to deny the vision from the early defenders over those spots. So what I do is I go close to the wall, I aim out here, I put the flash and not control it, right? Somewhere around here. You don't want to put it below this wall because it can get blocked like this, right? But what you can do is just put it anywhere here and it's gonna curve itself around the wall. If the more straight you face the wall, the more curved to the right it's gonna get. So I do this, and I can peek with my gun already ready. The difference is huge because look, when I control the bird, my gun is not ready till for a second after that. But if I just put the bird like this, I can shoot almost the gun immediately. And that is my default play on C for Sky, because then after that, I just go over here, hide behind mount, dog from here, so I'm not visible from someone peeking C, and gathering space on site, depending on what's happening here, right? So it's so important to understand what you're trying to achieve with your character every round before the barrier drops. Every time the barrier drops, you need to already have an idea of what you're doing this round. I hope this helped, and if you would like to have specific tips from any character on how to start the round, leave me a note in the comments, tell me which agents would you like to see. Well, we can maybe prepare a guide for specific agents for you. That's all for today's episode of TimeOut Basics. If you have any requests for any specific character guides, leave a comment. Thank you for watching, see you next time.
Ba 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 ba.